Here we are, fellas, another episode of Short Side Wristers. And hey, I'm trying to make a video here. Why are you gonna play with your ball? Today, we got big word in the Game Changer chat in regards to a very, very talked about topic. A controversial one, have you? So, guys, let's get into what's gonna happen to the LTL2 in NHL 20. I'm No Sleeves 12. That's my cat, Sirius. So, guys, again, we got word in the Game Changer chat from the developers about this topic, about the L2 and the left trigger in regards to NHL 20. So if you don't know what that is, it's basically the half spin. You can do it constantly up the ice on the rush, and you won't receive any, acceleration penalty, and you'll just kind of blow by all the defenders that are just back skating. It's a very, very unrealistic, mechanic in the game, and it's one of the more controversial ones, especially in the online community. So I'm going to read the changes that they are making and working on currently. Okay, we've removed the ability to accelerate mid-pivot, so players on and off will slow down now. So essentially, you can't just do it going up the ice because you're not going to receive and accelerate at all. You're just going to kind of slow down. You're going to get caught a ton. You can still do it, but you're going to just have to use it as a change of direction or for a pass, essentially. You're not going to be able to just do it straight up the ice. The twitch/responsiveness is still the same. So this pertains to in the offensive zone. It's not going to be completely useless. A lot of people are saying that, now it's completely gone. That's not true. You can still use it in the offensive zone to create some space. Some of the top guys like Superverta or Nuge or, the more famous ones that use it a ton, they're still going to be able to get around the zone and whatnot. With some good effectiveness, it is a very good way to create space. Now, the thing is, you're going to slow down if you use it a ton. So you can't just go around the outside of the zone, half spinning and twirling until you get something open in the slot. You're going to slow down too much, and you're going to either get bumped off the puck, but you can use it a few times, to create that initial space. We do have tuners to allow puck loss pivoting with the puck at high speed, but they aren't tuned in right now. And we could do a lot more if that is what is best for the game. We've also slowed down back skating speed and increased forward speed slightly, as well as the increased success rate of simpler dekes. So, you're not going to want to just spam L2 going up the ice, because now that back skating has been slowed down a little bit and, forward skating has increased a tad, it's going to be much more effective to just skate like you should actually skate. The big part I'm super excited about is the increased success rate of simpler dekes. So what he's talking about here is like the windmill or the L1 where you bring the stick over and whatnot. A big problem with NHL 19 is that dekes just don't have a very good success rate. That's something they want to work on. And it looks like in NHL 20, combined with the fact that, going forward in transition and skating seems to be a lot smoother, this is a very, very good thing. So with that being said, I thought that I would give, my takes on it. This is probably going to get me some heat. I didn't... The problem with it is that it did create a skill gap. The very, very, very talented players at this game use it in a way that does seem to be an abuse of it, but they've become so good with it that it's very, very difficult to defend them when they're already so good at the game. Adding this element allowed them to create even more space and time and things, but it does look unnatural. It's not something that happens in the real NHL, but this is a video game. So I'm kind of excited to see how the new meta will be for the top players. For the rest of just the casual average among us, outside of the top tier, top 20 players that are fantastic with it, this is going to be good. It kind of levels the playing field. I just hope that it doesn't revert to a point where everyone is just trying to throw pucks on net, and it's just a randomness that I didn't like. When NHL 19 was launched, goaltenders were, some may say, overpowered. I just found that the only way to score was throwing it off the pads, and because rebounds weren't fixed, they are going to be in NHL 20, you just fired for rebounds and hoped and prayed you got one, and that's how it worked until they tuned it and whatnot, and some shots were able to go in. But at the very beginning of launch, it was like games weren't necessarily rewarding players for playing better. And I just hope that that isn't the case here. But I do think that these changes are beneficial. It's going to make the game a lot more fun to watch. As a streamer, it's kind of frustrating. A lot of people will come into chat and be like, "Oh, you're just spamming L2." Verta gets called a ballerina, so it's not as fun. But like I said, it'll be interesting to see what the new tendencies and skills that the top players now use, because the trigger, the half spins are going to be nerfed quite a bit. Again, though, they are still going to be in the game, and I want to mention that you can still use them in the offensive zone. You're just not going to be able to hold on to the puck and do it with the same guy over and over and over again, which is what happens quite a bit now. So guys, that was just a quick one today. I wanted to get that information out to you guys as soon as I possibly could. If you like the news and the content, please subscribe to my channel. You're going to get content all the time. I am now a full-time NHL content creator, and I'm going to be bringing to you any news and updates, as well as gameplay tips, things like that, over the course of summer going into NHL 20. Leave a like on the video if you did enjoy it, and give me your takes and what you think about this change going into it in the comment section down below. You guys have a great one.